Good morning. Well, I am sort of in my feelings again today. Today is All Souls Day, the day when we remember the dead, celebrated in countries in different ways all over the world, in Western Christianity anyway. I think the worst part about this day is remembering all the people that I've had to say goodbye to over the years. People are whining all the time about getting older and, oh, my arthritis is acting up. Oh, I've got bursitis in my knee. All kinds of old people grumbling. But that really is the least of it, the physical. For me, it is the long list of people, the ever-growing long list of people that I have had to say goodbye to. And some of them, like two of my own sons, I never expected to outlive. So today, on this remembrance, this Day of the Dead, I'm taking the title of today's little reflection from a song that is kind of stuck in my head since yesterday. The song is called Emphasis, and the band is Sleeping at Last. I'll put a link to that song on my Facebook page because it's really kind of spot on, I think, for what this day is all about. The struggle to deal with loss is very real. I can't tell you the number of people that I have encountered trying to overcome their addictive behaviors. And it's related many times to loss, particularly death. People in their 20s right now are going to a lot of funerals and a lot of viewings in funeral homes because in Indiana we're losing like 5 to 7 20-somethings every week to overdosing on fentanyl. Fentanyl is in everything, by the way. People who are in the know tell me this all the time. They think they're buying one thing, but it's been contaminated by fentanyl, and they die. It's darn hard to get real heroin, I'm told, because fentanyl is so much cheaper. In summer of 2019, I know of two young men. One of them was 19, one was 23, I think, who died smoking weed because it was laced with fentanyl and they didn't know. And they died. So today, on this Day of the Dead, let's remember with gratitude all those who've come before us, who by their attitude, by their presence in our lives, by their words, but mostly by their actions, they taught us something that we needed to learn to get along in this life. I want to share with you some of the lyrics to that song. And like I said, I'm going to put a link to that on my Facebook page under music. Here's part of the lyrics. Death is a cold, blindfolded kiss. It is the finger pressed upon our lips. It puts an unwanted emphasis on how we should have lived. Life is a gorgeous, broken gift, 6 billion pieces waiting to be fixed. Love letters that were never signed, sent to where we live. But the sweetest thing I've ever heard is that I don't have to have the answers, just a little light to call my own. Though it pales in comparison to the overarching shadows, a speck of light can reignite the sun and swallow darkness whole. Pray with me. God of life, we come into your presence this morning in the early hour to praise you for all those you have sent us during this lifetime. The ones you sent to us to teach us something that we needed to know. And perhaps we too were sent to them to teach them. For all of the people who have come into our lives, the ones with whom we have enduring relationships, the ones with whom we only had a short season together, we thank you. Help us today to remember with gratitude all those blessings, all those faces, all of those people who have helped to form us, to mold us better in your image, and to help us become the best version of ourselves. Your only begotten has told us, I am the resurrection, I am the life. Whoever believes in me will not perish, but will have life eternal. Give us faith in this promise. Give us hope, and give us an enduring commitment to treasure all those you send our way during this earthly pilgrimage. Amen. I will be broadcasting live on the Holy Redeemer Old Catholic Community website this evening at 5 p.m. Not only will there be a liturgy broadcast, but also a traditional Orthodox memorial service at the end called a Panachida. So if you would like specific names of people remembered, shoot me a message on Messenger and I will place those names on the altar this evening. Have peace in your heart today. Celebrate those who are no longer with us.